We're back to Diablo 3. I think we have like probably 2 favors left. Probably.
Cheldo, I know how to find Malthael, but you will not like what I have to tell you.
What is it?
There is only one person who knows how to find Malthael. She waits for you in the Blood Marsh, and you know her well. Adria.
Adria. She has much to answer for.
Indeed. Our frames are really low now.
Adria is not as you remember her. She is channeling blood magic to prepare herself to retrieve the Black Soulstone.
What exactly does that mean?
Some things cannot be explained. You must see them for yourself.
Oh, the spirits agree. You are indeed strange.
You have no sense of adventure.
No, I thought you had adventure the entire way up until now. But fine, we'll go. Deal with whatever the hell we'll do. There we go. Adria's
I see no angels here. Why are they not helping us?
There is confusion and dissension in the high heavens. You must remember, Malthael was our leader once.
But you stand on the Angiris Council. You can call on the warriors of heaven.
Imperius commands the host, and he will not unleash them on a fellow angel, especially a former member of the Angiris Council.
I will not forget this, and the spirits will not either.
You're not going anywhere without me.
Why?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
Come with me if you wish, but Adria will pay for her betrayal.
But we have to find out what Malthael is first. By the way...
Urzael and his reapers are dead. Westmarch is safe, and its people can finally begin to rebuild. Lorath and I now go to find Adria in the Blood Marsh. She knows the way to find Malthael, and after she tells me, I will end her life.
Like, I haven't even begun to explain how much the Blood Marsh sucks. It's almost as bad as, like, Diablo 2's desert. That's how bad the Blood Marsh is.
We hid the Black Soulstone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. We thought it would be safe, but Malthael found it all the same. This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins.
How about this way with the creepy demon sigil?
What was that?
It's like, what's draining my resources? Well, perhaps it's draining a decent chunk, but besides that...
We'll reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
Okay. Well, now we go to the Blood Marsh. And now for this one.
This time, Adria, I will not be late.
Remember to get the information we need before you...
Of course.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that is the face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she laughed.
time for a challenge.
This is one of the guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me try.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
I do not know if this is the right passage. I need to find another guide stone to learn the correct sigil. This sigil marks the correct passage. This is the passage I have been searching for.
Down to the long and swamp. This is where I got stuck trying to figure out where was it. Yeah, the lost treasure of the Nephilim. It took a long while though, mostly because I thought it was in that ruin's Corvus, but it's in the passage of Corvus. Took me a long while to get there. Also, we completed well, technically we completed 2 of the events involving King Justine IV. Technically completed all the quests though. I think those were actually the main quests though. And not the side quests.
I've never been in these parts.
I need healing. My curse upon you.
Like, it's not going
Rorak, you come with me no further. When I am...
well, that would be bad.
My curse upon you. A perfect strike. I have been healed. The way opens before you.
Sorry for checking. Entirely too long. Yay, more damage.
Overburdened.
Oh, and we're over.
My strike is true. Need healing. Your evil undoes you. My curse upon you.
We founded a settlement near the Western Sea. It will grow to be a great city in time. Now that my people are settled, I can begin my own search for the ruins of the Nephilim city, Corvus. The tome implied that it was near this very region.
Your evil undoes you. Overburdened. I am returning to town.
I can't really do that in single. Oh, hey, people, new stuff to talk about. So somehow I found a crusade belt. Slash attacks in all directions. Somehow I found a crusade belt. Granite maze, nailfire, I heard. How the hell did I find a crusade belt? I'm a witch doctor. Good hard to people.
I was separated from the other soldiers and surrounded by the dead when I saw him. I gazed into the face of death himself. I couldn't move. I just stared as he passed through me. His touch was like ice, so cold.
You should have
But
fucked him off.
something in me changed. Something I cannot understand.
Where are you going? I have some good news.
Good news?
I mentioned what you did to some guards I met. You could get a commendation or something when this is all over.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Dirges was possessed by an all-consuming rage. As Zai had stolen what was most valuable to Dirges, he would take from Zai all that he held dear.
Did Dirges kill him?
Dirges took something much more dear than Zai's life. His joy. He killed everyone Zai had loved and held dear. Oh, then he slew Lyria. Her light went out from the heavens. The seas wept, and the waves of their tears crashed upon the shore.
Oh no. Anyway, I'm gonna go deal with it.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Angels and demons are nothing to me. I will find my own path. Yours ends here.
Well, you know, when That's a bit like,
Before she died, Adria conjured an image of pandemonium.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
And somehow we know what that is. Oh, of course. Anyway. Hey, we should have known where he is. So we did complete that. But yeah, it's like, you always feel like she should comment on the way his dad. The fact we defeated Diablo. But no, she doesn't even bring that up. She just, I'm going to attack him now. Like, why were you even involved in this? It felt like you were half-assed hostage just to tie up some loose ends.
Malthael is in pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
He thinks to grow more powerful than me, while skulking in the shadows like a rat.
The only way to pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
And since he opened that, everyone is dark now.
Lara! Peter!
For whom do you search?
Oh, it's my children. They're out playing a game, but I'll find them soon enough.
You sure about that? For all you know, they could be dead.
I now know death better than I know the shape of my hand or my own sword. Hendel charged into battle at my side. I'd known him since I enlisted, but when I looked at him that night, I had a vision. I saw the faces of the men he had killed, and I saw that he would not live to see the morning.
According to the records, King Rakus had a strong jaw, hair as black as night, and wore gleaming armor over his muscular... Sorry, what was I talking about?
No, you're just busy for assets.
Every time Westmarch is invaded, a hero appears to save it. History is much easier to write with a strong protagonist.
How do you come in?
Rakus and his sons built much of Westmarch during their time. The ruins and the marshes outside the city may be their work too. Of course, whenever I ask the Crown for gold to further my excavations, there's always a more pressing matter at hand.
Then you're not Nephilim. Niflheim. So anyway, who else needs to be talked to? Jen, what you got?
In the end, Zai trapped Dirges in the ruby Lyria had worn. Zai kept the stone around his neck as a reminder. In time, though, the burden grew too great to bear, and he cast off the stone. His divinity, everything.
And became Shin.
Where there once stood a young god, there was now just an old man.
An old man?
So the story says.
Hi, Shan. What does it say?
When I was forced to admit my beliefs were wrong, I was lost. I was afraid I would always feel that way. But instead, a sense of calmness has come over me. I'm no longer at war with myself.
The spirits and I are glad, my friend. You have cast aside the false teachings of this world and opened your eyes to truth.
Here's the thing, I could probably actually finish this orange, just this one video now that I think about it. I was thinking the blood marshes was actually going to take a lot longer than it did.
We can't start to rebuild until we know that the one who caused this devastation is dead.
I am still searching for him. I swear to you, he will pay.
I hope so.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Just all of a sudden now it's back up to 30. But why? We were stuck at 10 for like so long, and now it's just up to 30 frames.
So, now it's on to Pandemonium? You'll see a world only a few humans have laid eyes on before.
I have glimpsed the unformed land. There is nothing greater.
Ah, the beauty of life is lost on you, isn't it? See? Aren't you happy I didn't tell you beforehand that Adria would turn into a hideous monster?
Why would that bring me happiness?
You're so much more effective when you're stewing in blind rage, thirsting for revenge. We wouldn't want you to peak too early. Petty details would have just served.
Anyway, now that we have the frames back, I don't know why they were stuck. I was about to restart the game, and it's just like, oh, by the way, frames are back. But nothing changed. As well. Sometimes. Anyway, you like it, to finish it all just the same video.
What is this?
Because not that.
Destroy the gate! The Nephilim is here!
He dares to attack us? Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this. And so it falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
And story update.
Malthael tried to destroy the way to Pandemonium. He knows that I am coming for him. I will cross the broken land over which angel and demon have fought wars beyond counting. To the Pandemonium fortress, where the angel of death waits, hiding behind its walls.
Pretty sure the last time Pandemonium.
There is a siege camp not far from here. Meet me there, and I will show you what must be done. Patience is not one of my virtues, Nephilim. You will need to do better if you are to stand any chance. That is a siege room. Bring it with you. Do you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege rooms that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the runes, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
I do not need your thanks.
I'm just gonna go because I'm the protagonist, not you.
A taste of my speed. My strike is true. Needs more time. I must heal. A perfect strike. Need more time. Not ready yet. My strike is true.
Nephilim! We found something we can use!
Needs more time.
from the wrath!
Overburdened.
I bear grave news, my friend. The Sliver has revealed Malthael's plan to me, and it is worse than I could have imagined. He means to use the Black Soulstone to capture all demonic essences, even those that linger in human hearts. If the stone is altered to rip the demonic essence out of every man, woman, and child on Sanctuary, they will all die.
No, we can still stop him. And we begin by attacking the fortress.
Malthael is fundamentally altering the Black Soulstone. It will now pull in all the demonic essence from whatever plane of existence it finds itself in. But mankind is born of angel and demon alike. Every mortal, save myself, has demonic essence as an intrinsic part of their being. Losing that will rip their body and soul apart. I never thought I would return here. Pandemonium was our battlefield for ages on end. Demons' blood saturated this ground, and many angels died defending it.
Why did you fight over this wasted land?
Our battles revolved around the World Stone. I had the Pandemonium Fortress built in order to protect it.
Malthael was the wisest of your kind. Did you not search for him when he disappeared?
Malthael kept to himself much of the time, and he was known to leave without warning. Eventually, the Council became concerned. We sent his closest followers to find him. Most of them did not return.
Urzael and the Maidens. They found Malthael and followed him down the path of madness.
It seems so.
The spirits say that you created the Pandemonium Fortress.
Not on my own, but it was my idea, yes. The angels raised it around the World Stone many eons ago.
Then its secrets are known to you. Are there no hidden entrances?
I fear not. The fortress is always changing, caught between the forces of heaven and hell.
So you can't go there unless you're on adventure mode. I forgot to store them to even evolve them.
Despite all of this, I find myself with hope for the future.
I think this hope includes Irena. Yes?
No! No, of course not. I do find her company stimulating. Yeah, I do enjoy her unique way of looking at things, but... I mean, no.
I think you should tell her you have left your vows behind.
What? Well, you know. I mean, she is quite interesting. So, yeah, I suppose so. Perhaps I should. Maybe. You, mentioned that I should speak with Irena. I don't think I can do that.
If you do not, then Lindan surely will.
What? That cad? Oh, she's already seen right through his lecherous ways. Surely he'd have no luck. Would he?
Who can know? But it would not be wise to give him another chance. You have battled demons, my friend. I know you can do this. Gather your courage and speak with her.
Irena? I, was... Never mind. It was of no importance.
Be brave, Cormac.
Yes. Well, Irena, I just wish to inform you that, I've left the Order. I'm no longer a Templar. nor bound by their rules.
What are you saying?
I would like it if... I mean, when this is over, would you consider, adventuring at my side?
Of course I would. I would be honored to fight alongside you. I feel as close to you as I did to my sisters.
Oh. Yes, of course. Sisters. Indeed.
You just got friend so hard, Carl Mac. I feel for you, mate.
Leave me alone. I'm getting drunk, and no, I'm not sharing.
Talk to Hedrig about the dagger. Answers will bring you peace you will not find from drink.
Don't be so sure. I found all the answers I need. The bloody Thieves Guild killed my brother.
You say that, but you do not know if your words are true.
And neither do you.
Oh, wait.
I now know that the call is coming from the realm of Pandemonium.
How could that be? It was not easy for us to reach it.
The prophet was a seraph. He may have hidden in Pandemonium to keep his affairs secret from the Angiris Council.
And then he summoned Lysa?
I saw her broken body, but the prophet's magic is powerful. He once saved us all. He could have saved Lysa again. Accompany me to Pandemonium. We will find where Lysa's voice is coming from, and perhaps I will uncover the answers I seek. I followed her voice to this place. I can hear her so clearly. We must find her.
I do not hear anything.
It's one of those that's right.
It cannot be. Reza? Reza!
When we woke, the demons were in our midst. We were not ready. But you slept, Arena. Why?
I would have woken Reza. You must believe me. Demons!
You must find Lysa. It is not too late.
No, do not go.
Was to be a dreamless sleep, but the blackness faded, and dreams I had. Dreams that became nightmares I could not wake from.
Sybil, I am here now. More demons! Where are they coming from?
You were always the strongest, Arena. Make us proud.
Do not go. I have questions. Melena!
The demons surround Lysa. You must find her, Irena.
Lysa, where is she? Are these the demons that killed my sisters?
It is good to see you, Irena. I thought I would never gaze upon your face again.
Farewell, my sister. Lysa, I knew I heard your voice.
I mean, this looks so much like Irene. I wonder what could happen.
Why did we have to give our lives for you, Irena? What was so special about you? Chosen of the Prophet. Your sisters were willing to sacrifice their lives for you, just as the Prophet intended. But I would not play along. It merely took time for me to find a way out.
I never knew Lysa. The prophet never told me.
I must heal.
Irena, know that you possessed the greatest potential of all your sisters, and so I chose you. They gave their lives so that you could survive and fight in the most important battle to come. They did this willingly, and their sacrifice is not a burden, but a gift to you.
But what do I do?
Live. Fulfill the destiny for which I trained you, and for which your sisters died.
I always thought that Lysa was as strong as any of us, perhaps even the strongest. But she decided that the sacrifice asked of her was too great. How can I blame her? In her place, I might have made the same choice.
The greatest good sometimes requires the greatest sacrifice.
But is this not proof? If the price is too costly, goodness is not enough. Perhaps there is a better way.
I think it really feels like Zai should have like a quest, doesn't it? Oh. Oh yeah, his quest. Anyways, that's the... Yep. Talk to him.
I thought on what you said, and you may have been right. Can't bear the thought of another friend's death.
The alternative is to spend a life alone. No easy path, Hedrick.
I suppose so. Linda left a dagger here earlier. I'm guessing you're behind that.
He is beginning to listen. Can you tell me anything about it?
Let me look. It's well crafted for a Kingsport blade, and oh, the hilt seems to be hollow. Someone hid a note inside. Here, you should take it to Linden.
You people trying to figure that out on your own after a blacksmith. Oh Jesus.
I joined a caravan of refugees heading to Bramwell, but we never made it there. Brigands slaughtered everyone. I ran into the forest and hid for days before I dared come out.
For days?
How am I ever going to find my son?
Oh, you didn't get far enough, did you? Oh, hi.
When this is over, Tyrael will need to replace those who fell in the Tomb of Rakis. And he'll continue to train and expand the Order of UNEARTHED. With everything I've been through at your side, I think I can contribute to that effort.
I'll have fun with that.
The people of Westmarch are starting to rebuild the city and bury their dead. Their strength is an inspiration. But there are children that witnessed their family being torn apart. Others climbed over piles of corpses to get to safety. What will they make of the world when they grow up? The city has scars that will linger for generations.
You actually might be the beautiful first dragon.
Deckard Cain wrote much about the Pandemonium Fortress. He kept meticulous notes, drew sketches, and even made some maps. But nothing matches what is there now. The fortress has changed so much since Malthael took over.
You have nothing new to say. Ah yes, finally this.
I tried to leave the city today, but the gates are all closed. The guards won't let anyone in or out.
What are you going to do?
Stay here and hide, I guess. I am a coward.
Stop that! You're a good man.
I think it's one more dialogue.
I spoke with the necromancer Zale. He said that the source of my visions is not necromancy, but something else. He seemed unnerved by it.
Part 7? What the hell was part 5?
Westmarch is currently ruled by Justinian IV, originally thought to be a callow youth. Justinian came into his own in the years following his ascension to the throne. Rumors still abound about demonic activities surrounding his coronation, but I believe those are simply the product of overactive imaginations, fueled by the ever-prevalent myths of the Zakarum.
Okay, I'm going to talk to you then. Do you have anything?
Zai's jewel is here, in Westmarch.
Where? We should get it at once.
Dinner first, then we can go after the jewel. Do not worry. I think it can wait for a little while.
Hey, look, there was just, like, seriously, there was no marker over his head. Nothing that would tell you to go back and talk to him. Gay. Like, it feels like it never crashed, right?
Yes, yes, this is the place! The jewel is here!
Shen, it's too dangerous. Come, Shen, where are you?
Oh!
Shen!
Do not worry. I'm just down here. Everything seems perfectly fine. Wait, what is that? Yes, all of this seems so familiar, like it's happened before. Hey, where are you? You're not lost, are you? If you don't hurry up and come down here, I'll find the jewel myself. Finders keepers!
Yeah, just go down. Hi, Shen.
The jewel isn't far from here. I can almost taste it!
I will enjoy this.
I do so love a good walk, don't you? It helps me figure things out, such as what I'd like to have for dinner. I found it. There it is! No! This cannot be! It's been destroyed! Durchus is free!
Zai, is that you? You look different.
I believe you are mistaken. I am Shen.
Zai? Is that you?
Zai is gone, and no more. He's a legend and a myth. The man who stands before you is but a simple jeweler. I have seen the years, and I have loved and lost, and I have grieved and wept.
Whoever you are, you have freed me, and I am happy to have looked upon your face.
And I am filled with joy to have seen yours once again. Farewell, and go upon this last journey.
Shen, are you well?
Please, I just need a moment alone. Do not worry about me. I will find you later.
Have fun. Try to figure out if anyone else has quests.
It feels like a lifetime since I last held this jewel in my grasp. Oh, the memories flood back into me. I was a vain fool in my youth. I know it will be hard for you to think of me so, but it's true. though it was a long, long time ago.
What do we do now?
Well, Dirges has escaped, and it's more important than ever for me to find him.
Well, that's not gonna be what we're about to do. That's job before, because there's no perfect plot that fell. And you have nothing. And you have... Wait, no, you... What? Okay, I'm a bit confused, because he's supposed to have, you know...
You must not blame yourself, Lyndon.
What do you want me to...
That you are...
You think...
I wonder how
Remember
everyone's
we were supposed to be taking the dagger to him? Because Adric said to take it to him, but there's no continuation. There's like plot hollows. Like it's bothering me, because like there should be stuff, but there isn't stuff. Like, yeah, take this note back to Lynn. There's nothing. Warrior's Apprentice. Nothing. Maybe before we actually end up at Malfield, we'll come back and what we've been.
Destroy those hooks. We can't move until they're gone. Attack the hooks. One last strike.
The gates are broken.
So welcome to Pandemonium Fortress. The last 3.5 areas. So where would you go talk to, or which doctor?
Pandemonium Fortress. When I fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. He is in a state of death and life, impervious to physical harm. Your magic is not enough. To defeat him, you must channel the power of death, as he does.
The voices of the spirits below call to me. Could they be the key?
The power of the dead. If you could become one with it, you would be as Malthael is. And you could face him. But you must find a way, quickly. Every moment, thousands die. And Malthael's power grows beyond anything I have ever seen. The fortress feels strange and new to me, though I have come here times beyond count as its champion and as its liberator. It changes to match the nature of whoever controls it. But I have never seen it like this, while under the control of an angel.
Malthael's mind has become twisted, and so has this fortress.
So anyway, we need to find our good buddy, Mr.
The spirits welcome you. Soon we will speak truly for the first time.
Never before have I heard a voice from the unformed land so clearly.
Kasky. Can I talk with him?
Ancestors, I call on you for aid. Malthael is beyond my powers, and I seek your guidance.
Though Malthael consumes the spirits of Mwiru Ekura, it has not made him invincible. He has opened himself up to you.
But how?
Are you not master of the unformed land's power?
Malthael has grasped something greater than I have. He is death itself.
But the spirits would answer your call and aid you if they could be wrested from Malthael's grasp. Go deep within the fortress and set them free.
Who is it that I speak with?
I am the one and the many. I am the voice of Nkasi. I am the voice of your father and the voice of generations past.
Were you not a man before?
I was, but now I am more. Here in this place, I speak for the dead.
Your voices are diminished.
Malthael has consumed many, and so we are quieted. But even we few have great power. You were born for this, destined to partake in this battle. For you are the master of Mwiru Ekura.
So we still have 3 topics to talk now. Let's go. Oop, and apparently stuff.
Nephilim. The black soulstone journeys through the portal to sanctuary. Even now it spreads death across your world. And so ends the eternal conflict.
Oh, I better hurry then.
Enjoy this. My strike is true. Given me your power?
From beyond the veil of death, the power of the spirits now resides within you, as it never has. You now live in both worlds, the true one and its shadow. And it falls to you to save them both.
fast to murder him, and that's the one. But sometimes you end up with that bounty.
I have never been able to speak so clearly with the spirits before.
Malthael has weakened the divide between the unformed land and its shadow. Before, you could only whisper through the veil. Now, you can pass through it.
If I defeat Malthael and the spirits are freed, what will happen to you?
Those who have survived will remain in Imbuiru Ekura, though others have passed beyond.
Beyond?
They are gone forever, consumed by Malthael.
I need to go back.
So let's go see if anyone has like, hey, you.
The Prophet knew one truth. Evil cannot be destroyed forever. In time, it rises anew and stronger.
Your Prophet spoke wisdom.
Yes, and that is why I must carry on his mission. But I will not demand the sacrifice that was asked of my sisters. I and those who follow me will not sleep. We will pass on our task from generation to generation, ever vigilant and ready.
With a new prophet to lead them?
Who can say what the future holds?
So, hey.
Hedrick found a note hidden in the dagger. Read it.
Lyndon, I killed him. Come after me if you must. I'll be waiting. Rhea, my brother's wife.
The woman you loved. But why?
I don't want to talk about her. Not until this matter is settled. And I know you and I will see it done.
You say that, but then we do nothing. We just do nothing. Oh, isn't that? Okay, anything new? No. Hedrick, anything new with you?
This is the wrong hammer, lad. I need the big one.
Right, sorry.
And you, my friend, not a word out of you. Not a single word.
I was just going to tell Bryson about the good job he is doing.
You're going to distract my apprentice when he has all this work on his hands? Not on my watch. Now, lad, where's that hammer?
Okay. Well, I'm thinking.
If you see my children, please tell them to stop playing games and come home. Supper is almost ready.
I will do so.
Okay, I'll see if I can find them.
I know I'm of use here in Westmarch, helping the people recover and keeping order. Each must serve in his own way, but I would love to come help with the fight in Pandemonium, if needed.
You and Tyrael stick together during the boundaries and just cook very well.
Finally found you, Lieutenant Derek. Will you come quietly, or are you going to run again?
I'll go with you. I'm no coward.
That's not how I see it.
Leave him be. He is a good man, and he saved my life.
He let good men die. He's a deserter and a criminal, and he'll be dead in the morning.
I'm at peace. Perhaps the one good thing I did by saving your life can make up for the bad I've done.
You are a good man. Remember that.
Bye, Derek. I can't talk to you now. Oh, there we go. So it's gonna be like part 20. I can't even touch it this time. Well, that's probably one. That's probably the problem, though. It probably is part like 8 or 9, and I just can't touch it. And then when I can, it's gonna be like part 10.
My visions cloud everything. I can find no escape. I plan to leave Westmarch, to be alone, far away from the constancy of death. Some people would call it a curse, and sometimes it feels that way. But perhaps it's not. I need time to know for sure.
I've never learned precisely why Rakis chose to found his kingdom here. He must have had an important reason, right?
Yeah, he was looking
I'm not complaining, but your roguish friend over there seems to think he can win my favor.
Lyndon, ignore him.
Please tell the other gentleman you travel with, the armored one, that he's much more to my tastes.
Pretty sure he's more into
I've heard that you're journeying to a faraway land now. You won't forget to tell me about any discoveries you make there, will you?
Okay, that's just a bunch of kids. I thought it was these kids over here. But I can't talk at all. Hi.
I don't think he will live much longer. Whatever secret he learned will surely be lost with him.
He saw Adria, but now she is dead.
No.
But why? Why would someone do this?
To keep her master's secrets. Needs more time.
Maybe they're in the cathedral. They'll go back. I don't like that at all. But I don't really in the cathedral. There was a purpose after that first part. Thought they were like the ones back over there, but they don't appear to be. One of those things that doesn't get answered. Oh well.
I need to go back. I am returning to town.
Yes, I can answer the chicken swap and stop me from returning to town. So yeah, not much to really do except to finish the game now. I thought there would be more involved in, you know, people restoring stuff involving him or Miriam, but no, they're just there. Chilling these kind of stories. They're just meh. Oh hey, no one of those. Well, those we already have. A better version. That might not be bad for like tossing into like the cube or something, I don't know. Or to short my fingers. Yeah, we have better ones. So I don't really need that one. Anyway. ancient quality version of the corrupted asteroid. Because, yeah, for some reason I thought I could have, like, nice things on my necromancer without having to, you know, go by set standards and all that. But, honestly, you sort of have to go by set standards. Sadly. Basically let loose all the primevals back into the playing field. So in act to desperation, he basically just screwed everything up. Because remember that what happened to Diablo 2? We put Diablo, the Mephistos, to the soulstone. We took them, we smashed them, and they were gone. Forever. Yay. But then they weren't gone forever, because apparently they got getting into this black soulstone. Instead of being lost in the black abyss or whatever it was. But then there's a problem, well, the black soulstone had all these souls in it. It's like, what do we do if we destroy it? That might just let them all out. Who knows what? So let's go hide it instead of trying to destroy it. And Malfio's whole plan was to use today to get rid of all the demons. But for some reason, Malfio's losing. He just decides, screw it, I'm going to absorb, you know, demonic essence into myself. Like, what the hell? That basically counterfeits your entire bloody freaking plan. Like, his whole plan is to get rid of, you know, the demons by getting rid of humans. Of all the lords of hell into himself. That's the stupidest thing you could do. Like, I get it's an act of desperation to finally defeat us, but screws everything up, like, not just for humanity, not just for angels, but everything's just screwed up now, because, oh, well, I'm gonna make one after desperation. And because of that, Diablo's gonna end up back. Vale, Mephisto, all of them could end up back because all their souls just poofed away and are back released now. Because he had to go and destroy the thing. Like again. That stupid fucking kid. Anyway.
Where is the Black Soulstone?
Malthael destroyed it and used the power within.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo. He is free.
What about Bear and Mephisto? Oh, yay, Maisie. So, yeah. What about Bear, Mephisto, Andrew, Durio, Azrael, Belial? What about them? Are they all just still combined into Diablo? No? Yes? Question mark? Anyway, apparently we're going back to the main ending sequence.
The Nephilim had done the impossible. By conquering death, he had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind. In that moment, with victory at hand, I saw the Nephilim in a new light. He is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell, and a witch doctor who protects the innocent. But within him beats a mortal heart that will one day be tempted to corruption. On that day, will he have the strength to resist, or will he be our doom?
Anyway, roll credits. Congratulations, you defeated Diablo 3. More bullshit awaits you in adventure mode. Yay. Credits. We could also go Rise of... We could also go to the Diablo 3 credits. Rise of the Necromancer credits. But credits, you go fast. Faster. That's about as fast as you can go. Anyway, now here's where the game's going to lock up, because for some reason going back to the main menu causes the game to lock up for me for some reason. It takes a while to load. I don't know why. I guess I'll talk about things in the meantime while we're waiting for it to go back to the main menu. So, here's the thing. Diablo 3 and I have mixed feelings. I've mentioned quite a few times that the story's very hit or miss. Like, I like Act 1. Oh, hey, we made it back. And of course it resets. Yay. But I'll go back to bounties and exploration, because why not? Maybe we can find Rainbow Garden before we end. I doubt it, though. That's too much effort. But yeah. My problem with Diablo 3 is the story's hit or miss, right? Because a lot of it's slow. Like, even with the chicken farm, we still had to come back to the town and talk to everyone.
Thank you for coming here. There are many bounties to undertake nearby.
Yes, there are.
You chose the perfect time to reform the Horadrim, Tyrael. Our troubles never cease, do they?
It would seem not. Although we lost many to Malthael, there are more who fight to help us at any cost. It is no easy burden to carry the name Herondrum, but some are willing to bear it.
Well, apparently the crest is what's in those Grey Hollow Islands? I forget what the hell Grey Hollow Islands are.
You have achieved much in your travels, Nephilim, but the forces of chaos never rest. As you fight these forces, you will gather blood shards. They hold a strange power, though we do not yet know what they are.
Perhaps you can help us find out.
I'm not sure what the hell.
Kadala heard about us during her travels. She is here to help, in her own way.
Or rob us all blind.
Kadala wants to turn a prophet, just like her father Geed always did. Cain told me a great deal about him, and most of it wasn't good. But it is your decision whether or not to buy from her.
Well, I wouldn't, unless you're in the market for some overpriced garbage.
Basically, you gamble your blood jars.
Scouts come to me regularly with reports on enemy activity in the surrounding lands. Based on this information, I can send you to the places where your aid is most needed. Our journey has been long, my friend. I can see the toll it has taken on you, the weight you carry. I never imagined this burden when we first met in New Tristram, but how could any of us know where our paths would lead? You have conquered many foes, but there are always more waiting in the shadows. It is clear to me now that your duty is without end.
So yeah, now you basically go constantly doing everything.
I remember the certainty I felt when I chose to fall from the heavens and become mortal. I knew it had to be done, though I underestimated the weakness of this flesh and blood. You have accomplished much, my friend, though it has not been easy. I wonder whether I could have achieved more if I possessed my old strength. Still, so long as we prevail, I suppose it is not worth dwelling on.
Anyways, time for me to go over here to draw a since we complete the story, I can do this now. So let's not do that. Really. I like that we switch back to our good side. I like that our damage goes with the no damage. Yeah. Oh yeah. Our chapter has gone hub. So now we equip that, and our damage is worth up like 200,000. Our damage is supposed to be higher. Oh right, we have to equip that. Wait, no, that's... After throwing a vengeance, this is actually better than the last one. Oh, drug. So. 40%, we probably have to change that, I don't want to keep my wings back to shape. Really yeah, put that in. That in. That one. Go here, sell some stuff. Not sell stuff. That I could identify, but spill. Okay, so we have a good amount of life, right? Going to pet change. That's, I mean, it's not bad, but what if I change it to like, I don't know, for critical hit damage. That increases her damage. Ignores her toughness by not too much. Brings her life underneath the Marion though, but gives her even more damage. Not bad. As far as I'm using the gift of Savara, not the gift. Such is life. And then better go back to this stuff. Yep. Back to our Bashar. Or Gargantuan that. And then we go back here. So tall much better. Yep, so this one goes to the short thing. This one turns back to Master Joran. The staff is fine. That soul harvest is not bad. Oh, the wormwood is not bad for doing clear farming to use. Instead of fire bats, locust one is bad. They don't have soul harvest in there? I would take it over. No, not using it anyway. Okay, so I'm still missing a little bit of damage. It's not like I'm trying to keep my life up high, but yet my damage. Oh. Maybe I can increase my damage more. I need to see how high it can go. I know it should be in the day, but 43% is that's good here. That's not bad. I mean, if I could get up to 50, that's about shit. Let's try Yang. That's 3 it's not terrible, but yeah, let's see how this works. Basically roll the dice and hopefully get that. I feel like my damage has went down. I feel like my damage went down, okay, replacing attack speed. Maybe I should have kept attack speed. No, I think crit would be better. Yeah, no, actually not better. Well, notice now I have attack speed at 7. If I increase my critical hit then, yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, armor's probably very tough. But, I mean, what can we play? Nothing very good. So, boots are fine. That's fine. That has to be that. 50% life stuff. Especially when there's not very any good other options, really. This is all. Unless I can change it to live. I mean, I could try to change it to live. Hey, look, I'm right now. What if I try to change it to live? I'm like... With that, ooh, that would make it go like that. It's not bad though. Reduce my survival very bad. Decent chunk, but okay, we're 14% life. Let's bring that up. Still fine, so that brings us up to 1 million. I mean, that's problem is I'm losing a lot of resistance. Ow. Minor changes, upgrades, well. Meh. Anyway, next time we...
Doesn't our friend ever tire? I've hardly seen him rest since we met.
Now you know why angels and demons fear the Nephilim, Lorath.
Anyway, next time we'll go do, more stuff. Oh wait, you have new stuff?
I've never learned precisely why Rakis chose to found his kingdom here. He must have had an important reason, right?
So, that was Diablo 3. Story's hit or miss. Once you get into adventure mode, though, it's a lot better because you just basically go all of the areas, fight bosses, do stuff, go do rifts, hunt treasure goblins, rainbow goblins, all that. Do your seasonals, get better. Do more rifts and stuff, get better. And then before long you have, of course, a bunch of ancient quality stuff, several dozen sets of guild. Pretty great. And then you just keep trying to get better and better at the seasonals and get better stuff that you need for your sets and all that, your builds. Pretty much your typical Blizzard game where you basically just grind for better stuff and grind for higher tournament levels. But yeah, make that. Not sure if I consider more fun than the story, but the story just it's bad. It's also a lot fun with more people, friends and such, but oh well. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all. Have a nice day.